Good. And I
Hello
got
there,
pancakes.
everybody. Sorry about the shockingly sudden transition from starting soon to being here. Oh, what the heck? Who is listening to the? Oh, what the heck?
Eh?
Hold on, I think it's our double.
There we go.
I didn't do it.
I could hear myself in the background. And it was terrifying. I don't want to hear myself.
That was me. I have it in the background. Actually, that's a horrible idea. I don't have enough internet for that.
Yes,
I'm here in spirit.
Oh gosh.
He dead man now.
Yeah. So, who remembers what happened last session?
I bombed the bush.
We went into a cave against everyone's decision. We made friends. We made the Geneva Convention, the Geneva Suggestion. The dwarf was drunk for 3 hours, and then woke up and got sober real quick.
Yep.
And we poked a weird bear thingy, bugbear. And then we walked to town. That sound right?
Yep. Now, last session you guys all leveled up. Would you care to explain what level ups you took and what changes you've made to your characters? Starting from the top, we'll start with Evie.
Mine's a secret.
It's Eva.
Eva. Yeah, starting with Eva. So, you would, I mean, you don't have to tell everything, just pretty much for the viewers at home.
I don't really remember, actually.
Did you went just a +1 into your clerical levels?
Yeah.
Gaining.
I got a couple of new spells.
Ooh.
That's all I can say.
Righty.
I got a notepad. Oh yeah, Emic died. Who goes next?
And Ruffles is still alive.
Yes, and Ruffles is still
Oh
alive.
yeah, where's Ruffles?
Yeah, that's right. Ruffles, hang on, his token will be changed because I had to go in and fix your token. So
Ruffles had a growth spurt.
Ruffles is no longer a oversized wolf. It's just a standard sized wolf now. So there's that. Yeah, rightio. We'll go on to Memoria. What changes did you make to your character from your level up?
I gained another level in fighter, so I just got action surge.
Ooh, action surge.
So I can attack 2 times.
Good old action surge.
Yep.
Yep.
Nothing more.
Nothing more. No spells. Oh wait,
Sadly,
that's right.
I
Fighters
don't
don't
get
get spells, do they?
Damn it!
That's so good. Knight. What level
My
up?
spell book. It's broken.
Your spellbook's broken?
No, I'm kidding.
What? What
Eva,
changes?
Eva, the annoying fairy. I put a level up in fighter, so I can now use all sorts of weapons and have more hit points.
Yep.
My class is so good they had to copy it.
And Fenrir.
So I leveled up to level 2 druid, and I selected Circle of the Moon, so I am now a shapeshifter.
Yes. So far you have access to one wild shape, and that is of the dog. You also have access to a horse and other standard household animals like cats and spiders and all that.
Great. Now I've got a bunch of things to add. Would have been nice to know this earlier.
I did tell you, but you were so adamant that you didn't want to wild shape into anything else other than dog. Then I was just like, you know what? I'll let him.
Say what you want.
I mean, so yeah, obviously you would have seen a standard cat, not like a tiger or lions, but like just a standard cat, a standard dog. Like they're everywhere. The small spider, the one with 1 HP.
The lore of the game.
Obviously horse. I mean, you got one pulling the cart right now.
I knew it.
I thought it was a cow.
I've never seen it. I just see the damn cart.
I thought we were being pulled by a bison.
I thought we were
No.
being pulled by
You're being pulled by a Larry, who is sleeping in the back right now.
Again?
What do you mean again?
Ew.
Oh no.
Last I remember, I was on death's door and passed out after everything.
Yeah, so Larry, so where is everyone's position? Like, let's just say we're not in town yet. We're all on. You're all just coming into town, so you're all kind of up here. So Alari said she's sleeping in the back of the cart. Where's everyone else's position?
I guess I'll be in the front.
Yeah, you and Silda will be driving the cart, most likely.
Jarvis.
Who?
There's no dog in the list of wild shapes.
I'll find it for you later. So
And watch those names, Wolf.
You got Sildar with you. You got Omidron, Omdrain. I'm gonna probably just start saying random names now for you. Jokes. So you two are driving the cart. Where is? Why is yours saying characters still?
Oh, here we go.
That's a good question.
And Fenrir. There we go.
There are two Alaris now.
I didn't want Alari, I wanted Eva. There we go. So, you got Fenrir and Eva. You guys outside of the cart, or sitting on the?
So.
Yep, you'd be riding. What are you doing, Fenrir?
I thought I was sitting in the back on my cart.
You're sitting on the back as well.
On my patrol?
Eva's on a wolf. She's on Ruffles, walking around.
Eating pancakes.
We don't have pancakes.
I do.
You are the pancake.
So can I find cat and horses actually?
You're right. I make a pretty good snack, don't I?
I'll say riding horse if riding horse is there.
No.
It does exist. There's draft horse or riding horse.
I just said riding horse.
There we go.
Ride my horse,
So wolf, cat, and riding horse is right now what I can find. Apparently, dog does not.
I mean, you probably won't need a dog. You got wolf.
Yeah.
Ripper. Who was Ripper? Ripper was the alpha wolf.
Where is my sheet gone?
Everyone,
I lost my sheet.
just to double check, everyone has their allowance from the cave, right?
My allowance has increased by 2 coppers.
Okay, check your inventory and make sure you have the correct allowance.
3 gold, 10 silver, and 102 copper.
Okay. So
I put my extra
from that expedition, you should have gotten 175 coppers and 28 silvers. Eva should have gotten the same.
I put it in your pocket.
Why are you putting it in my pocket?
Because I'm bad counting money.
The game does it for you.
How much do we get?
175 coppers.
Yeah, I don't like carrying money.
175 coppers.
Okay. Put the numbers in there. And 28 silvers.
28 silvers.
Ermodron. How's your wallet?
Mine, I converted already, but I guess it would be.
You should have had 100 coppers and 27 silver.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
Okay.
And 1 copper from something else.
All right.
Cool.
One of the goblins, I
Just
think.
wanted to make sure all of that got taken care of before someone decided to go shopping.
Yeah.
Why are you looking at me?
Because you stole the crystal last time.
I mean,
He's gonna do
he
it
has a
again.
point.
It fell. There was a hole.
It did not fall.
it
It did not
mirac-
fall 18 miles.
That hole's called the top of the bag where items get put in and taken out. It fell because you
It's a
put your hands
pouch.
in and pulled it out.
Apparently, it just conveniently fell into her bag.
I'm sorry.
This crystal
It was,
conveniently fell out of your bag into my hands. Oh
Does
boy.
she still have it?
How do you think I'm talking to you?
You know you can just talk normal.
Right.
Fairies can talk common.
Jarvis, just leave it be.
You trying to tell the DM how to play the world?
Ooh.
No, sir. No, thank you. Hi, cameraman. You look nice today.
The cameraman's
Nice to
always
let you have it.
Nope. I'm not saying that. I'm
the
not saying
cameraman's
that.
always watching.
Nice
Always.
I was about to say something really bad.
Naughty, naughty.
It was naughty. All right. Let's go before we spiral down.
Alright, let me read some expose.
Hang on, let me get my notepad.
The Ruddle track
Go.
emerges from the woodland hillside, and you catch the first glimpse of Fenderland. The town consists of 40 or 50 simple log buildings, some built on old fieldstone foundations, more old ruins, crumbled stone walls covered in ivy and bryce. Surround the newer houses and shops, showing how this must have been much larger town in the centuries past. Most of the newer buildings are settled on the side of cart tracks, which widens into a muddy main street of sorts. As it climbs towards a ruined manor house on the hillside on the east side of town. So that is that. So pretty much that's this building here. That's that ruined manor on the east side of town there.
Okay.
As you approach, you see children playing in the on the town's green. Townsfolk tending to the chores or running errands at the shops. Many people look up as you approach, but all return to their business as you go by. So, I would say, so as you approach the town.
Okay, just hold on. We also have that spice from the cave that's got all that stuff in it.
The supplies, yep. I'm getting to that. So, as you approach, I'm just going to use Sildar as the party main icon for now until you guys split up. You know, Final Fantasy style. You guys will approach here, and out the front you'll see a young man just cleaning up the front of the building. He looks up, he sees you guys, he sees the cart. He kind of recognizes Sildar, not 100%, but he's like, "Oh, you guys must be the adventurers coming to bring the provisions were promised. I'll run in and grab my father straight away." He runs back inside and where are we now? I am looking at the wrong piece of paper. Give me a second. Avon.
God, I hate cliffhangers.
Yeah, he runs inside. He gets his father. You guys are all pretty much just waiting outside at the moment. Uh, his father comes out and trying to find. Am I even in the right spot? NPCs. There we are.
I'm gonna go ahead and just start awake and start stretching a little.
Yeah. So yeah, he didn't want to have seen you guys. So um, I had this written down, but I lost it all because of stupid stuff. Don't want that. All right. Yep. So the father comes out. His name is. It's like, hi, nice to meet you. I'm Elmar. Elmar Barthen. This is my shop, Barthen's Provisions. Um, thank you all for bringing this equipment to me. It was much appreciated. Uh, you guys can, if you want to help, start unloading it. He points over towards what seems to be a storage area. Just here.
Mhm.
It's like, I'll get my kids to come out and help you. He calls out to his son, who comes back out, and his daughter comes out as well. It's like, kids, introduce yourself. The boy, the girl perks up first. It's like, I'm Ziana. Nice to meet you all. And then the young fella, he looks up. He's like, hi, I'm Xantha. And then he looks at you, Alari, and seems to choke up. He's lost for words.
Big boot bit.
No, he's not thinking that. He's just never seen a
I'm
kitsune.
sorry, I don't think I heard you correctly. What happened?
He
You've
choked
never
up.
seen a.
He saw he saw your face and he choked up.
Okay.
He's gone very quiet and yeah. But he quickly shakes himself and quickly starts unloading stuff, trying to avoid eye contact directly. You can tell that he's gotten very shy.
Alright, that's fine. Go ahead and make burgers. I gotta go get beer.
Who's got the background noise?
That would be my coworkers,
Push to talk if
because
you have
you
to,
know
please.
I'll mute myself if they get too obnoxious, or I'll throw a shoe at them.
With the peacock?
Probably the shoe.
With the peacock.
I mean, it just sounds like in-game.
I
Alright.
still have Kazu's shoe.
At this point, Silda will go to you guys as like, yeah, I'll let you guys handle unloading this. I am going to go on ahead to the Town Master's Hall, so I can organize your payment for helping us out in this task. Once you finish up here, I'll just head down to the Town Master's Hall, which, if I remember correctly, is since that internet fucked out of me, I
Oh no.
lost all of my maps, all my tabs that I had open, so I have to
Oh no.
reopen.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's a
Bruh.
pain in the ass.
So to
Yeah.
recap, just in case I didn't hear
So Town Master's
it
Hall is
correctly,
this one.
we are unloading our carts.
Yep.
Why
So
don't you just circle it with the draw?
yeah. So this is a Town Master's Hall.
That way we don't lose it.
You see that he pretty much walks down and goes into here. They don't have text yet. That's another one I asked for. Yeah, just put a T on it. That works. Town hall. That works. So you unload here. You do see that everything, all the stuff that's left in the cart now is just all the stuff you got from the cave, which has the blue lion shield on it, shield with a lion shield symbol on it.
Okay.
Okay, my headset turned off for some reason. Odd. Little charge.
But so yeah, I hate that fact that won't let me move
And
that.
you get a technical difficulty, and you get a technical difficulty, and you get a
Pretty
technical
much.
difficulty.
So you guys are all pretty much down here now.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are pretty much finished here. Everyone, the Barthen's family have gone back inside to start unpacking all the stuff and setting it up where it needs to go. Elmer comes out and with the bag in his hand, he's like, "Look, thank you for doing this. Here's a little something from myself to as a thanks," and he hands you all 5 gold pieces each,
Ooh,
and then
sweet.
quickly goes back inside.
We just. Yikes. Okay.
So
Important spot.
we got paid 5 gold pieces.
For doing it, yes. He doesn't know anything about the dwarf being drunk for half of it, but
I'll allow it.
Oh
Secrets. Oh my.
no.
I think I docked his pay enough. Alright, so we've been paid.
Yes.
So now what?
Well, it's up to you guys. Where would you guys like to head next? And I will give you expose based on where you head.
So we can split
Alright,
up.
Armadron.
Yeah.
You can
You said you knew a person that could get me a sword, right?
Of course. We can go together if you want to.
you do see
Well, I think that's our first heading.
you do see that across from where you guys are unloading that this here is actually a smithy, a blacksmith.
Mm-hmm.
You see that there it is wide open and there's smoke happily billowing from the chimneys. So you can surmise from that they're very open and they're very busy working, doing smithy stuff.
Mm-hmm. Let's go then.
Okay.
What is
Alright.
everyone else doing?
I
I'm
What was that? Sorry.
shapeshifting into a cat.
Into a cat. You're turning into a cat.
I am now really, really damn tiny. Oh crap!
So now you.
Why a cat?
So now Fenrir is a cat.
And I am just going to wander down.
Okay.
Yeah, as you wander around town, you pretty much little kids come up to you and try to pat you, and they think it's really cute seeing a kitty, and they want to pick you up and cuddle you and play with you.
Hey, kitty. Let's
No.
go still.
A roof.
Wait a minute. Where'd the dwarf go?
Something's wrong.
Fenrir turned into a cat.
That Fenrir wasn't a dwarf.
Oh, the dwarf.
Yeah, I deleted my token with by mistake.
Oh,
Hey,
one job.
So on the
let's-
panel, there's tokens. If you click on it, it's shows monsters, players, companions. Click on players, and you can bring yours back.
There we go.
Nobody move!
Oh,
I've lost
There
my
we go.
dwarf.
Nobody move, I dropped my brain.
I'm a ninja. I disappear.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh my.
Alright. Alright, so you guys are going there. What's Eva doing? Werewolves run off as a cat. Don't move yourself too far yet. Just stay here. So,
I wanted to find a soap store.
soap store. Unfortunately, there is no soap. Like, you ask around a few people, it's like, the only place that would sell soap is Barther's Provisions. They're kind of the general store around here. Our town is way too small to have specialized shops like that.
Bummer.
Yeah, you gotta remember this is a small, decrepit town. There's more wrecked buildings than there is new buildings here.
Why doesn't she look into the supplies to make soap?
That means I have to do work.
I mean, it gives you the chance.
But
I'm already making heal potions. You want me to make my own soap?
Arguably, the healing potions are harder.
yes.
Yeah. So I deserve some luxury of not making my own soap.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Make
this is just.
Ruffles do it.
I mean, if you're in Neverwinter, you'd be able to find it, but you realize very quickly you're not in Neverwinter anymore.
That's true. And again, Fenrir, when was the last time you used a bar of soap?
Oh.
Look at your fur. It's so matted.
I mean, he's a cat at the moment. All he can say is meow. Meow, 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 meow.
And I have a dog. I can play fetch.
I'm on the roof right now trying to watch the kids.
So, where are you going, Eva? You going with Alari and Ermadron to the thing?
I can flutter around. You never know what I might find on the ground. Don't look at me like
A
that.
two-handed longsword. Yeah, anyway. Alright. Back to Alari and Ermadron. Hey. So, as you enter the smithy, you see old mate. No, which. It's a pain in the ass when everything freaking stuffs out on you.
Yeah.
Always.
Ooh. Wonder what leather is made with this belt.
It's made from fairy leather.
I highly doubt that.
No.
I mean, you can make leather out of anything, really.
I'ma look at you weird.
Don't look at me like that.
You
It
get more
pays,
skin,
Get
it
right?
pays to
weirded.
know things. That just means I can make more leather.
I'm just gonna hover.
Are we traumatizing the poor dwarf?
Dwarf leather is bad. Very bad.
I'll just be up here in the rafters. Thank you very much.
Oh boy. Right, end of the smith is like young fella sitting there, shirt off, wrapped around his head, banging away at the iron, sweating. He looks up, he's like, "Oh, hello. How can I help you guys today?"
We are looking for some fine blades for my friend here.
So, some fun blades. Yes, I do. I can make some fine blades indeed. What kind of blades were you looking for?
I walk towards him and I reach into my bag and hand him a piece of paper.
Yeah.
And it has a little drawing of a weapon.
He looks at it and is like, this looks like a fine piece of work. It might take me a little bit to work on. I'm a bit low on supplies. You do remember there is still some supplies that you have to drop off here, so because yeah, you guys still have the cart, you still have a bunch of supplies in the back that seem to be for different places around town. But I can see what I can do. Probably will take me, take me at least a couple of days. I've still got a couple of other orders I've got to work on, but I'll get onto this one as soon as possible. Down payment for that one, it will cost you about 18 gold pieces for me to make this, provided that you can supply the materials. I need at least 6 up front.
Okay. I'll hand him 6 gold pieces.
Thank you very much. He gets your piece of paper and he attaches it to what appears to be a bigger clipboard and jots some stuff down on a notepad. Keeps it with the clipboard and hangs it up beside. You see 3 other jobs there, similar fashion, all on clipboards with paper written stuff on it.
Okay.
Yes.
Could I ask him, is there any place to sell all these hides that we've collected? And the ears?
Yes. The Miners Exchange, surprisingly, should buy that stuff off you. They're kind of like an adventurers guild, but they don't really deal with adventurers much. They just deal with mining equipment and mining supplies as such. But if anyone's going to buy that stuff off you, they should most likely. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Alright. Hmm.
I am covered.
I think I'm good for now.
Look, this helmet has a feather.
That's a bird. It just starts panicking in her hands.
Ah!
Ow. Radio.
Alright, well, I guess we're gonna...
So
Where is this mining guild area?
if you go down the street a little bit a ways, you'll be the grey building at the end of the street. So pretty much,
Is it the one next to the town hall?
yeah, yes, it should be right across the road from the town hall.
Isn't that where we last saw Fenrir going?
Oh no, so it's a
It
bit
went that direction.
it's a bit further down the road than the town hall. Sorry. So pretty much he points. Yeah, it's this one here. So
Okay.
you can surmise that he was talking about down here. Little grey building.
We pick
Alright,
our
well,
destination.
that's my next destination. You coming with, Dwarf?
Yeah, why not?
Alright. As we start walking towards the exit, I look up at Eva, who is flailing around with the bird. Notice she's about to fall.
Fall?
What is
Maybe
it?
fall.
You're being attacked by a bird at this point.
I was looking at the helmet, but it attacked me out of the helmet. It's your
Where's our,
fault.
I
where's our
crawl up
cat
to
when
her
we
and
need
tell her
it?
we're about to head out.
Alright.
Anyway, you guys all head out together. Fenrir is off doing his own thing, just walking across roofs and not actually doing much with the party, but yeah, as you head down, about there, stop.
Mm-hmm.
So you to your left, where's my pointy point? There it is. So here you'll notice there is a shrine. Um, can I get a? Mm, can I get a history check from you guys, you three, Eva,
Okay.
Omicron, and
History.
Alari? History check. Or you can do
Okay.
or you can do a religion check. History or religion.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on. I've got real dice now. Give me a second.
Religion.
I'll roll my history because religion it's plus 0. So
Um.
18.
yeah, no, you got it.
I mean, it wasn't a high number to beat anyway. So, uh,
Hang on. I'm on my way. I've got a +6 in history.
I got
Guide us.
somehow. I got somehow 18 in religion. You're
All right.
religious now. No.
ow.
8
Sorry.
plus 6. That's 14.
Yeah, my eyes are bigger than my stomach.
hmm
All right.
So,
I got a 14.
yep. So you guys know that this is a shrine of luck that has been dedicated to Timoria, the goddess of luck uh, and good fortune. Um, Nearby, you see a half elf who is attending the shrine. She's she's at the moment she doesn't seem to be noticing anyone around her. She's just down praying at the shrine. Um, and yeah, um, to your other side, you find you see the not that one. That one is the Stonehill Inn. You see a big sign at the front saying Inn. Uh, People seem to be gathering there, eating meals. Some people are just coming in and out. Seems to be
Which building?
this one here, right beside you, with the great roof.
Okay.
Oh, I bet they're not gonna have a proper bed. It's just
So
gonna be
you
a wooden
you
bucket.
surmise that if you want to find a place to stay for the night, that would be the place to go.
Mm-hmm.
Um, as you keep going down, why can't I move token 3? Yeah, as you guys come down to about here, you see Fenrir
Mm-hmm.
still sitting on the roof, not doing much. Um,
Do we know that's Fenrir, or is that just a cat?
I mean, you saw him transform into a cat and run off, so you put two and two together. It looks like the same cat that Fenrir turned into.
Okay.
You'll have to put a collar and a bell on him.
Oh God,
Um.
I just thought of something.
You are going to
No.
fit very, very quickly.
What? What?
No.
Automatic no.
What?
Anyway,
What? What you? What? I want to know what.
what's everyone's passive perception?
Acid?
Passive
Passive
I,
perception.
perception.
It
Uh.
should be on the left-hand side of your screen there, just underneath your saving throws.
I'm 15.
Uh. Passive
Well,
perception is 12.
13.
Um.
We all have, as long as you have a higher than 10, higher than 5. Sorry, you should see this. Um, you actually you notice a symbol that's very similar to one that you've seen before. This building here, you see a sign at the front with a
Mhm.
blue line in front of a shield.
Ooh.
That can't be a coincidence.
Can we ask around to see what that building is for?
Oh, you see that the door is open. It seems to be. Uh, there seems to be people coming in and out of the building. It appears to be a shop of some kind.
Do we still have the cart with us, or
You
did we leave
still
it
have
at the?
you still have the cart with you. So you still have stuff in it.
Okay.
You surmise. You gather by looking at the stuff, the boxes in the crates that you have with the same symbol, that these boxes and crates belong to this shop.
Okay.
I guess we better go in.
Yeah, let's go in and see if they're missing some stuff.
It sucks that they don't just have a blank token.
Yeah. So I mean, it's here. The entrance is
Yeah.
Well,
here.
Oh.
that's weird.
Sorry, you're right. I am blind, and that's the entrance. Anyway.
Trust me, I'm a contractor.
Oh, this is a trading post. Yeah, this is where you can probably sell some stuff. Rightio. So as you enter, yeah, you see a middle-aged lady running around, serving people and sorting things out. She looks up, see you guys there. Oh, hello. You're new faces around town. Haven't seen you guys before. How can I help you guys today?
Um, I guess we can start
Uh,
asking. Have you lost some
how about we
product?
introduce ourselves first?
True.
Names before business. Hi, my name's Alari.
Nice to meet you, Larry. I'm
We just
Leanne. How can I help you guys? Is
we just arrived in town and we were required to drop off some stuff, and we came across some peculiar crates in our travels. They bore the crest of your inn.
It's not an inn. This is a trading post.
Trading post. I meant then.
Yep. You mean
The innocent others.
you came across some crates with my stuff, with my crest on? You mean you saying you found the lost items that I ordered like a month ago and never received?
I can show you if you would like.
Oh, please do, please do. She quickly show me where. And
It's not anything
I
fresh.
take her outside to our cart.
oh, I didn't think this stuff would ever arrive. Quick, load inside. I'll quickly go and fetch you guys a reward. This is much great news. She quickly she points out just load all the boxes over there. I'll be back. And she runs back inside, and you guys can unload. So it's just you three there at the moment.
Yep.
Okay.
Station happening at this building I'm on.
No, nothing's happening. You're just sitting on the roof of the building. You hear just a bunch of chatter inside. You can't make out any of it.
Can we take a look in the shop while they are gone?
Yeah, you can look around while you think. So here you can. She pretty much sells all kind of stuff. It's a trading post, so you can gather she buys and sells random stuff, knickknacks, and um, stuff that travelers. It's kind of like similar to like a pawn shop. Just
Mhm.
Wait,
bunch of
what?
Pawn.
a pawn
Even.
shop.
Pawn.
You
Not
know,
not
Where
the
you
other.
we're not
sell
an adult.
stuff you
It's not an adult shop. If that's what you're wondering,
Alright.
it's a trade.
P
It's
A
Remember,
W N.
Yeah, it's a place where
rem-
people buy and sell stuff, like similar to a loan broker or whatever they're called.
I
Um,
was saying, when do we get to the Red Light District?
Like a thrift store.
thrift store. That's the one. Damn multicultural things having different names. You got to make me remember
Hey,
things.
hey, I'm the translator. Don't worry.
But yes, so yeah, she has a bunch of stuff. You see, yeah, like all kinds of knickknacks, little bags, cloaks, and clothing, and tools and utensils, camping gear, and all that fun stuff.
Hmm.
Um,
So nothing
I'm
great.
gonna keep on loading stuff if you want to look around.
Yeah, I if
I'm trying.
there's nothing else to do here, I'll go to the inn and secure a lodging.
All right.
Well, before you guys leave,
Hmm.
she comes out with a small satchel and she's like, "Look, I really appreciate all the you guys bring me this. It's I didn't know how I was going to be able to keep my business open with the lack of suppliers. They just stopped coming for a long time, and I was worried that I wasn't going to see any of my suppliers. But you've, you've done me great help. Here's your reward." And she hands you a small satchel that has 50 gold coins in it.
Ooh.
Yay!
50.
Yep. Uh, you guys look like you're you're some uh, adventurers, and you go out in lots of adventuring. I have some special wares that are only available to like adventurers. Follow me. And she takes you to a back room. In here you find stuff like swords, shields, armor, weapons, and stuff like that. Like this gear seems to be more catered towards adventurers like yourself, and less so for general public. Uh, if
Hmm.
if you ever need anything, just let me know, and I'll happily try and sell it to you. I guess like you've done me a great help getting all this stuff for me. Um, but yeah, if you ever want to have a look at this, and ever need to buy any weapons or armor or shields or stuff like that, just let me know, and I can bring it out for you. Uh,
Okay.
what what do you guys want to do?
Um.
Trying to eavesdrop on the building here.
As I said, you can't really hear much. You're on the roof still, aren't you?
I've been walking outside of the building right now looking for a window.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm currently trying to figure out how to split 50 gold pieces among 4 people.
Well, at the moment, she only thinks it's three.
12 and a half.
No, true.
Dog doesn't need coin.
What? Poor Ruffles. Ruffles need coin. He needs to pay for he needs to pay for
He
life
gets
insurance.
Eva's pay. He gets Eva's pay.
Yeah, Eva doesn't get
Ruff,
to
He
pay
can
the dog.
count.
Ruffles
Ruffles
does.
needs treats and a bandana.
Oh god.
Okay. We'll figure out the coinage later.
Yeah.
But I
And
would like to go look at that armor to see if there's anything that catches my eye.
Is there any saddles?
Saddles.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you don't see any that are
Find
full
out.
size,
Aw.
but you do surmise that maybe the blacksmith might be able to fashion some up for you if you bring him some materials.
Aw. Don't think I got any.
Well, we have a lot of hide. Maybe they can make it into leather.
Okay.
hmm
We have
and
options.
I
uh,
know, I don't like a communicator much. I don't like
Yeah,
shopping
but you do
much.
see that they have saddles that match.
Mm-hmm.
They're mainly for horses and donkeys, not so much um, for wolves.
Wolves.
worst case
Because,
scenario, I have leather workers tools. Can't I fix
You could
something?
you probably surmise that if you work with the blacksmith, you and the blacksmith could, in your downtime, could probably work together to create a saddle for her.
Hmm?
The smallest
There
saddle
we
you
have
see
it.
here is for a pony.
which is still a little too big.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm. Are
Um,
there
What
any
about the
potions
armor?
or? Oh yeah,
what was it? Sorry.
No,
Oh,
armored on
you go
first.
first.
so
Oh,
potions.
you sure? Yeah.
Um, unfortunately, this place doesn't seem to. It seems to have had potions, but they've seemed to be long emptied out.
Out of
Um,
stock.
out of stock. Yeah.
PT.
There's you see a sign where potions are usually, and
I mean,
it says that due to a lack of supplies, the potions are currently unavailable.
she did say she's been out of stock for like a month.
Yeah, she's been on low stock,
Hmm.
so she's pretty much what her shelves are pretty bare at the moment. She's been struggling to get stuff in, and
Hmm.
yeah.
Better safe than sorry, I guess.
But you do see, as I said, you do see some like small shields and some light armor. Um,
Yeah, I want to look at the armor.
yeah, so you find that she doesn't have much in the way of armor, but she does have some leather armor there and a bit of light chainmail there. Um,
Well, anything's better than nothing. I don't really have any armor on.
yep.
Hmm.
So the chainmail looks. You look at the chainmail. It's a bit expensive. It's like because of the low stock. She's it's it's priced at 500 GP. Uh, the leather armor, however,
What?
yeah, she's got like one
Holy.
left. It's like yeah,
Find the man, motherfucker.
pretty much. Um, but the leather armor there, it's a bit more reasonably priced. It's like 10 GP there. She's got written on it. Well, that's what it had written there, and
Mm.
you can see that it used to be a different price, but you can't see what the old price was.
I mean, you might be able to barter the price down on the other one.
Hmm.
Uh, is it like a full suit of leather armor essentially, like a chest piece and
Yeah,
bracers
yeah,
essentially,
it's a full
with some
leather
knee
armor.
guards?
It's a full leather armor suit. You could
Okay.
probably tell that it might need some adjustments to fit you comfortably, but you do with your
What are you trying to
with.
say?
I'm just saying it's made for a medium-sized male, and you're a kitsune. You you have parts that normal humans don't, aka tails.
Ah, that's what you're going with.
It's so fluffy.
What did you think?
You turn around, you feel something on your tail, you turn around, just Eva's just sitting there patting him.
Hee
You surmise that how comfortable she is patting it. She's done this quite often. but
Yeah.
but yes, she comes back in and is like, oh, I see you're interested in the leather armor. Unfortunately, I don't have. I've only got a couple left, but if you like, I can sell that one to you.
Can we try negotiating the price?
You can try.
Um,
Role play it for me.
You
Tell.
said it was 10
yeah.
GP?
Yes, 10 GP. It's unfortunately,
Hmm.
yeah. Resources have been hard to get in this town recently. The, the way we used to be able to get supplies in super easily, but last year or so, about 2 or 3 years, it's been really hard to get any supplies in at all, and this town has been suffering poorly for it.
Hmm.
Well, it would be nice to get something other than bare skin. Not that I haven't heard complaints yet.
I mean,
Mm. Uh,
Pokes at an
um,
old hook and watch it
But
disintegrate.
but I'm not sure I can quite afford this. I still have to pay for that sword.
Also, we'll need to do some adjustments to the armor, so that it's going to also cost us.
I mean, depends on who you get to do it. If you do it yourself, it probably won't cost anything.
They don't know that.
Well,
Well, it's leather.
it's up to
You said
you.
you had leather working, didn't you?
Yeah, if you have leatherworking tools, you could do it yourself.
Oh no, I know. I'm just saying that
Um,
so that they reduce the price.
I'm just saying, like, you know yourself that you'll have to. You guys know that you'll probably have to make some adjustments to it.
hmm
And you surmise if you do it yourself, it'll be free to make the adjustments, or if you get someone else to do it, it'll cost you.
hmm
So,
Let's-
how are you going to negotiate?
Well, while they're thinking of that, am I able to just walk in through the front door?
You can walk in through the front door. As you try to walk in through the front door, a clerk looking a lady who's just attending the area is just like, go outside. Our animals aren't allowed in here. This is office. No, this is the town hall. Go, shoo, shoo. She shoos you back outside. It appears that they don't let wild animals come inside. All the windows are either shut or open enough for you to jump in.
But I don't need to open it. I just have to be close to it. Here.
I mean, if you try, I'm just gonna say this now. If you try and listen
I'm
in,
Drop in there.
hey,
I'm trying to eavesdrop in there.
you just hear everyday town hall stuff. They're just people discussing finances, people discussing just development plans and trying to work on
Taxes.
taxes and all that stuff. Just every day trying to run the town stuff. You surmise that you do see that it is a two-story building, and you probably gather from that Sildar's probably somewhere on the second floor. He's probably busy trying to count money and work out how much to pay you guys.
Alright.
Mhm.
Back on the negotiating train. Let's see if I can work my magic.
David has found the chicken coop.
I'm sitting on top.
Oh god.
You hear much clucking and fluttering of feathers.
There's a joke to be made here, but PG-13 and all.
Oh my.
I don't have to say it, you already got it.
Moving on.
Yeah,
How are you going to? You said you're going to try and negotiate the price down. Tell me how you're going to do this.
There will be an attempt. 10 gold pieces is a little steep for me, so considering how we were able to get your inventory back for you, would you be willing to drop it down a little bit?
Can I get you to roll me a persuasion and
Oh my.
Nat 20. Natural 20.
oh god.
Oh my.
Could I...
If,
Okay,
hey, just
I'm
let's
gonna...
let's just
I'm
let this roll.
assuming
Let's just let me just role play this out for you.
Could,
Oh jeez.
could I just, like, bunch my arms up and push up my,
What are you rolling for?
assets?
What are you trying to roll into? Wait, are you trying to roll
No,
intimidation? Are you
no.
trying to like flirt
What,
with?
is she not confident with her size?
You trying? Are
What
you
the
trying to? Are you
fuck?
trying to flirt with her or something? Like you trying to impress her with your assets?
I'm trying to persuade her, damn it.
It sounds more like you're trying to flirt with her, and because if you're trying to do that,
Works. Flirting works.
Oh my.
She gets a bit fussed. It's like, well, she looks around. It's like, I mean, as long as my husband doesn't find
If the
out.
shoe fits.
we... yeah, no, she has nothing on Yonahan. Yonahan
Oh
had that
my.
barmaid very quickly. um, uh, I'll
You
let
gotta
Broken.
move
I'll let
the
Broken
night.
tell that story one day. uh, I'll just say another campaign. It didn't they end up pretty much? They were pretty much dating by the end of it. So, um, anyway, back to this story.
And that, guys, is how I met my mother.
It's like,
Oh no.
oh God, please help me.
So, did I
So
persuade her?
yeah, so with the 21, she's like, look, I mean, you guys have done so much help for me, and I really appreciate it. And look, I'd be, it wouldn't be right for me to sell it to you at full price. Look, I'll sell it to you. How does 5 GP sound? Unfortunately, I can't go any lower. I do still have to pay my dues for this town, and it hasn't been easy recently, especially with everything going on around here. Um, but yeah, how does 5 GP sound?
That's pretty good.
I think I could make that work.
Yeah, hand over the 5 GP. She pretty much hands you. She packs it up in a little box for you. It's like, here you go. Hopefully this serves you well. Better than the previous owner. Can I get
Thank
a
you very much.
insight check from you guys?
Cool.
Eva.
All
Insight
of
check.
us?
From Alari and Ermadan. Yes, just used to.
Okay.
5.
Oof.
21.
Ermadan. So Alari, you like? She's nervous, but alright. See you, Broken. Um, but yeah, Ermadan, you can tell something's wrong. Uh, you, her voice, it doesn't seem shocked. It's more panicked, frightened. You can tell that something's not quite right.
About the armor or
No, about
what exactly?
how panicked she is. Like, just her tone of voice. It sounds like she's worried about something. Especially when she was mentioning paying her dues and stuff not being right around town.
Can I press the issue?
What was that, sorry?
To press
Press
the
the
issue. What?
issue.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See why?
press
What's
the
the
issue?
problem?
Yeah,
Yeah.
ask her. What do you ask her?
Mm, what seems to be the problem? Why are you preoccupied about the about paying your dues after recovering your inventory?
She looks around and is like, look, keep this down low, but there's been some things happening around town. There's been a band of hooligans who seem to have kind of have a grip on this town, and everyone's just too scared to confront them. Uh, they run around in red cloaks, and they demand payments, and they pretty much have the town hall pretty much under their thumb. Like, our town master has tried his best to keep us safe and pretty much going to his command, but doing his best to protect us and following their commands. But unfortunately, I don't know how long he can hold out. The town master's seemed very stressed recently, and their demands have just been getting higher and higher. Like, they've been demanding taxes higher than what most of us can afford, and from what I've heard, the couple of people have gone missing because of haven't been able to pay the taxes. If I was you guys, I would steer clear from those red cloaked hooligans. Just stay clear of them if you know what's good for you.
Red
That's all I can
cloaks.
say. That's all I can say. I don't want to get in trouble.
I'll ask. Can I ask when they come around?
They have no set time. They could appear today. They could appear in a week's time. They could just appear. Werewolf, can you
Mm.
just stop running around? 1 billion
These
times.
red cloaks, do they have any symbols on them?
None of us dare look long enough to see, but from what I've seen, no, I haven't seen any symbols on them. They're
Um,
they're more like, look, I've said too much. I don't want to get in trouble. At that,
Alright,
and
I won't press you.
she quickly like bids you good day, and she goes back to the shop, tending the shop.
mhm. Should we go to the town hall to ask what's the problem?
We should, but I feel like we ought to head down to that
I mean,
building first to sell our hide and ears.
well, you are just across the road from the town hall, so
Mhm.
um, I'd say as you
Am
exit.
I able to try to get Fenrir's attention so he can come back?
I mean, if you can find him, he's run off somewhere into the village.
Or can I like whistle to see if he can hear me?
You can try. Just don't do it actually in real life because my ears.
I appreciate your ears. Or do I have to roll?
No, it's a role play. Though we'll get a perception check from Fenrir to see if
Okay. My perception's the same as the cat, so I just roll it. I roll a 15.
You hear a whistle which sounds familiar. It seems to be coming towards from the center of town. Uh, what what do you do?
I just take a quick look around my surroundings to see if there was anything interesting happening. Is
Not
there?
much at the moment, no. You do see some followers staggering in and out of a pub. They seem pretty drunk.
So which buildings?
That building is.
For science purposes, we need to know where it is.
Mm-hmm.
I just realized I actually see quite a large amount of area.
That's this one here. You see them just stumbling out and falling over each other, and then realizing that they still want more drinks and stumble back in.
Going back out again.
um, Other than that, you can't really make out. You think it's a pub, but yes, you hear a whistle that you surmise comes from Alari, and you pretty much hear him calling out for you, but whether you want to respond to it or not is up to you.
I start going towards a selfish way towards the whistle, but drifting.
You guys, they're over here.
I heard.
You got anyway. Back to you guys. You call out a couple of times and you get no response. You
Well, I'm not
assume.
calling out, I'm just whistling. I'm trying to be discreet about it.
I mean, yeah, you whistle a couple of times and you get no response. You surmise that he has left the party and ran away.
We got astray.
You have no idea where he's gone. Where is it you wish to go next? So.
Alright. I feel like we should take a visit to the town hall.
Mm-hmm.
But we also need to take a visit to go sell these goblin ears and hide.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mhm.
we need to break this. We need to break the tie. Where should we go first?
I guess the town hall will be there. We can go first to sell our hides.
Town hall's you're up beside the town hall. You do know that this place down here will most likely buy your stuff.
Mhm.
So yeah.
All right.
So yeah.
So, Eva,
Town
What's your
hall,
choice?
town hall, or the exchange.
I guess town hall.
Town hall
Oh,
it
wait,
is.
who's going with me?
Everyone, you
Mm-hmm.
three are going. You guys are sticking
Okay.
together.
We're
Okay.
Fen-
trying to decide whether we should go sell our stuff first or go to the town hall first.
I think town hall because we might get better if we meet.
well, you do know that Sildar's there currently collecting your rewards, so
Yeah, we might get a better deal on some stuff.
Better deal?
the town hall is like the mayor's office, pretty much.
Yeah,
So it's where
and we
Oh,
can,
it's the place
and we
where the
we
town
can't
is run.
sell there, Evie.
no, but we can get a good word, and we might be able to get a higher price for our items that we're trading because we did save a bit of the town's resources.
Yeah, but we were paid to do that.
Mm,
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's
That
let's just
I just did it.
let's just play it as you go into the town hall first. So,
yeah, we'll go to the town hall first.
so as you approach the town hall, you see about here there's
Mm-hmm.
a kind of like a board, a community board. Um, how uh, hang on, let me read out this expose. The town master's hall is a sturdy stone has sturdy stone walls, pitched wooden roof, and a bell tower at the back. Posted on the board next to the front door is a notice written in common, and it reads: Reward. Orcs near Wyvern Tor. Those of a mind of force the Orcs menace should inquire within. The notice bears the town seal and the uh, indecipherable signature. So yeah, you see around here there's a notice board, and that's the notice you see on it. Orcs near Orcs near Wyvern Tor. If you need this, it's Tor. Wyvern Tor. Um, those of mind to face the Orc menace should inquire within.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, it's got the town
Interesting.
seal and incomprehensible signature. You would
Hey,
think it
have
was
you
almost a
have you
doctor who
looked at
signed it, because doctors can't write. Jokes.
that? Look at it.
Um, yeah, so as you guys enter the building, um,
Mm-hmm.
you see people running around. Uh, office clerk's like, oh, she comes out, she's like, oh, hello, how can I help you guys today? Are you guys looking for someone or need help with something?
Mm.
Um,
So like Ruffles getting left behind.
I mean, at the moment we're just playing Final Fantasy rules where one token represents the group. So
Yeah.
it's just easy that way when you're doing group stuff, when everyone sticks together.
We are looking for our friend Sildar.
Ah, Sildar, yeah, he came in much earlier. He's upstairs talking with the mayor and the treasurer.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you the way. Come in, come in. And she leads you upstairs. She knocks on the door. You hear a voice call out. It's like, come in, come in. She opens the door, and sitting at a table, you see the treasurer, you see Sildar, and you see the town mayor. The town mayor, he's a bit fat. He's looks like he's well fed. However, he looks exhausted. His eyes have black rings underneath their black rings, and he's
he's
just
mentally worn.
he is. You can surmise just by looking at it, he is worn down. And if you put together uh, what's they said, the lion shield, and by looking at him, you can tell that these thugs in town are probably the cause behind the said exhaustion.
Could we pause for like 2 seconds? I need to go grab something.
2 seconds later. While you're doing that, I'll jump back to Fenrir. So you've seen your mates go inside The town hall. What are you doing, Fenrir?
I'm going to go up the edge of the side of the building and go to the second floor to see them walk in there and try and catch their attention.
How are you gonna? So what? You're gonna climb up the side of the building as a cat?
Edge to ledge type style.
See what? I mean, you are a druid. You're not a rogue. Just saying. So what? You're trying to get their attention there at the moment. Seem to be focused on what's happening there. They're not really looking out the window that I know of. You do see Ruffles has been forced to stay outside. He's just waiting outside at the moment. I mean, they don't let animals inside.
And sitting out the window meowing.
An office clerk comes up and tries to shoo you away. He's like, "Go away, shoo." You're starting to think that perhaps it'll be easier just to walk in as
And
a
I'm not.
humanoid instead of a cat. But so what do you do? So you got this office clerk just trying to shoo you away from the window. It's like, we can't have animals in here. Some of us are allergic.
I mean, if you want to come inside, you could become a spider or something like that. That would be easier.
Or you could just come in as Fenrir. I mean,
True, I don't think there's anything to hear.
it'd be easy gathering information as yourself. I'm not hearing anything from him. And I think he's gone. Oh, that was crazy. Looks like we're having a small drink break. Um, we'll have
Are
a
you
quick.
going to join us then?
I'm not ending the stream. I'll just quick break. We'll convene in 5-10 minutes time. Take this opportunity to go get a drink and get some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, thanks for the follow there, Abby. We're back. Hopefully everyone's had their food and drink and refreshed themselves.
Oh, the
I'm
num
Mhm.
quick at
nums.
eating, but I'm not that quick.
Oh, come on. It's only boiling hot food. Just scoff it down. Your throat will be fine.
You
I'm
eat
a
3 burgers in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
What's the worst that could happen? Come on.
Indigestion,
It's
Just
just
Okay,
rapid
so
heart
coming
attack,
at me, you know?
Yeah.
gonorrhea.
oh god.
What? How?
That went from dark to terribly dark and very quickly.
Yeah.
Don't don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
Where are
okay.
you buying your burgers? Quick question. Holy shit.
From Bob's Burgers.
My plumber electrician made them.
Oh, that's probably why. Probably left all.
Yeah.
Probably left a bunch of wires in there, bunch of copper.
I mean, they will have their minerals, I guess.
Why do you think I'm so energetic?
Oh god. Zap, zapped
I
up and good to go. You back, Fenrir?
am officially back.
Cool.
Now, what
Welcome back.
is there anything happened outside while me and Truffles are sitting here talking?
Wait,
No,
what?
you do see that the townsfolk are just running past their job, doing their tasks. You see, kids seem to not want to approach you now. You're sitting beside a wolf. They seem a bit afraid of Ruffles. Um, in fact, most people seem to be pretty afraid of the wolf. They see it there. It's like they're a bit surprised to see a wolf in the middle of town. He does look a bit scraggly because you haven't had a chance to brush him and wash him yet, either. Um,
Well,
What about self grooming?
what was that?
What about self grooming? Wouldn't Truffles try to do, Ruffles try to do that?
He does a little bit, but it's nothing to the standard of what a brush could do. Um, but yeah, he self grooms enough. He's not a mangy wolf. He doesn't look like the wolves in the cave that the goblins had.
He just looks like a wolf.
Yeah, he looks like just a natural wild wolf that has looked after himself. Hence, he was a wild wolf that decided to join you after many successful animal friendship checks against him. Um, but yes, so Silda, back to the group inside. Silda looks up to you, he's like, oh, there's three of you. What happened to the fourth one? There was four of you guys.
He took a walk.
Uh, Exploring the town. Hopefully he doesn't run into the wrong sword around here. Um, anyway, your payments, yes. After much discussion in the treasury, I know you guys were promised a certain amount, but after everything you've helped me with, um, I felt like that wasn't enough, so I've decided to give you all 10 gold pieces each. Um,
ooh.
I,
Ooh.
do you guys want to take Fenrir's 10 gold pieces, or do I hold on to him until he comes and collects them?
We'll hold on to him.
You hold on to him?
Yeah.
Okay. He
Yeah.
hands he hands you guys the 10 gold pieces each. Hands you, Alari, the extra 10 gold pieces to give to Fenrir. Um, Look, um, I'm gonna stick around here and help the town master. Uh, he introduces town master as like, yes. So sorry, I probably should have done introductions first. I apologize. I've just been a lot. We've been discussing a lot, and it's just a lot to get over. But this is the town master, Herblin West Tier. Uh, he's he's a he's a temporary town master of this place that, since the last one disappeared apparently a couple of months ago. So unfortunately, that seems to be a common occurrence around here, from what I've been told. Herblin comes up and it's like, pleasure to meet you guys. Yes, as Silda said, I'm Herblin. I apologize. I've been very tired of recent. It's hard to keep this town running with everything going on. He shakes all your hands, and you can tell that he's tired. He has no strength behind his handshake or anything. Yeah. Um, I apologize. I've got a lot of work to do. I must get back to getting my jobs done. Hopefully I'll see you guys around later. He goes off and goes back to behind his desk, and you see there's just paperwork all over his desk. Like, there's piles of paperwork on top of piles of paperwork. He's just scribbling down stuff as fast as he can, just writing notes everywhere. Sildar sets himself up on a desk beside him. He grabs like a pile of the paperwork off his desk, and he's starting to do the same. The accountant leaves the room and goes back to his accounting room that he's got. You guys...
So, is it just us, Sildar, and the mayor?
Yeah. In
All
the
right.
room at the moment, yes.
I would like to cast sleep on the mayor.
What?
Yeah.
Honey?
What?
This is the type of thing you do behind his back.
Question?
You can't sleep in the room. Roll me the sleep.
Is it just the room or the building? Does he do the building?
I gotta see the sleep roll first.
Trying to find it again. Where is it?
Can I fly
Is it?
out
It's
of
just a D20, isn't it?
No, sleep has... read me out sleep, please. Pretty sure it's just a... you roll a bunch of D10s, I think it is, or D8s. I think it's a bunch of D8s and 5 D8s. There it is. So you make it. The spell sends a creature into a magical slumber. Roll 5 D8s and the total of how many hit points a creature this spell can affect. The creatures within 20 feet of the point you choose within range are affected by the ascending order. So roll me the 5 D8s.
29.
So since you guys are all in a room, you all fall asleep.
Yay!
Well, I was trying to cast it in a way that only him sleeps.
You're in a room. You chose a point inside. Unfortunately, in your haste to put him to sleep, you put yourselves all to sleep. You all wake up that afternoon.
Well, how big is the room?
It's not very big. It's probably
How big?
at most 20 feet across. It's like 20 feet by 15 feet.
Yeah, so we shouldn't get caught in the blast.
But you did.
It's a 20 feet centered.
Yeah, and
at
if
the
I'm
point.
aiming towards
It hits
the
a 40
wall behind them.
It hits a 40-foot radius, diameter.
Oh, but we wouldn't be right because it's the total of how many hit points of creatures this spell can affect.
Yep. And
So I have already
29.
20 hit points.
Anyone who is got 29 or less hit points falls asleep. And
No, I think it's a conjunction of all. For example, you can only put to sleep like a total of 29 hit points.
No.
Right?
Each
No?
creature...
29 or less. So if you got 29 hit points or less as your total, is put to sleep. So all of you guys just got snoozed. Meanwhile, I just reverted after enough.
No, hang on. It says subtract each creature's hit points from the total before moving on to the next creature.
Yeah.
So that's right. But humans have, like, standard non-combatants have, like, 2 hit points. So Sildar and Townmaster would have taken 4 hit points off that, leaving a whole total of 23, 25, sorry, hit points, which would have then affected Eva, leaving what's that? 25 minus 18 is at least another 13, and then that pretty much you would have sent Evie to sleep. Eva to sleep. Eva would have fallen asleep. Alari would have been starting to feel drowsy by her own spell. Actually, no. Yeah. So you put
I guess after seeing everyone, yeah.
You put Silda, you put the town mayor, and you put Eva to sleep. And Alari, you're starting to feel pretty drowsy yourself, but you just managed to stay awake.
I'll wake up Alari fully and I'll ask her, what the hell? Why?
Well, the plan was to ask Sildar some questions, but sometimes I'm a little too good at my job.
There are better ways to do this.
Well,
You get.
That's not a waste. We can still wake him up.
I mean, the town mayor looks very happily asleep at this point, and so does Silda.
I'd like to try to wake only Sildar up quietly.
What were you saying, Fenrir?
Sorry, I just had something fall in my room. Ignore me.
Anyway,
awake Eva also.
Yeah, Silda wakes like, oh, what was that? Oh.
I enter the hall as a human. Humanoid.
You're back to your human shape. Your shifter form. Did you just cast sleep on us? Why would you do that?
Yes, but that's beyond the point.
I mean,
you know something, and I want to know it. And I don't want him to try to scurry out of this. I point towards the mayor.
Look, he's
red cloaks.
He's probably not the best place to know, but I know as much as you guys. I mean, I've only just entered this town myself. I've been trying to talk to the mayor and find out what's going on, but unfortunately, he seems very afraid to tell me anything. But from what I can surmise, that he seems to be under a lot of pressure from these red cloaks. I think he called them the Red Brands.
Red Brands.
Yeah, Fenrir, as you enter, the clerk says, "Oh, hi. Can I help you?"
Group that entered the building before.
Hey.
I turn around and said to her, "I'm part of the group that just entered the building before."
Oh, they're upstairs. I'll show you the way. And she takes you upstairs.
Oh God.
Knocks on the door. She opens. She knocks on the door. She waits. Does anyone say anything?
I'll say that the mayor fell asleep. They were very tired.
Okay. I mean, at the moment,
I just tell them to come on in.
Yeah, you hear someone call. You hear Alari call out, "Come on in." She's like, woman's voice. Radio. She opens that door. It's like, oh, the mayor's fallen asleep.
Oh.
He's a little overworked and decided to take a nap.
Yeah, I can see that. She quickly hurries out and comes back with a blanket and tucks it over and is like, "Oh, that poor fellow. He's been working non-stop for the last couple of weeks. He just never takes a break. I knew this was going to happen eventually. Look, if you guys want, there's a meeting room a couple of doors down if you guys want to continue discussion there so we can let the mayor have his rest.
That sounds good to me.
She points out a room just down the hall. And she quickly scurries out and goes back to doing whatever she was doing before. Yeah, as before, rudely interrupted, and nice of you to finally join us, Fenrir. I was wondering where you'd run off to. Yes, from what I've surmised, there's this group called the Red Brands who have practically taken over the town, but yeah, they're pressuring just not only the mayor but the townsfolk to pay high rates, and all they seem to do is drink all the money. I don't know where they're taking it or what they're doing with it, but the only place that we see them gather is at the Stonehill Giants Tavern. Stone Giants Tavern, sorry. They pretty much take the money and take it somewhere, don't know where, but other than that, we always see them at the tavern, and they're always getting drunk, getting into fights, causing rucks around town. I mean, that's all I've been able to find out so far. But from what I've heard, they're pretty dangerous, and I wouldn't just go openly talking about them in the streets. So I'd suggest you guys show a bit of tact, and if you're gonna ask around, just do it on the down low. Don't do it. Don't just walk up to everyone. Make sure you. I mean, I want you to investigate. I do want you to find out more about these guys and find out what they want. But yeah, don't just be careful. Don't want you guys getting into more trouble than you already are.
All right.
But yes, please. But if you please, now that the mayor's asleep and we've got all that mountain paperwork that needs to be done, there's a tight schedule timeline.
Well,
he quickly
he
scurries
needed
out.
the rest.
He scurries out and goes back to the desk and frantically
Oh,
trying
Sildar.
What is it, hello?
He was just overworked. Clear?
Look, I'm not going to say anything. I mean, I don't want as much trouble as you do. Eva.
She's asleep, remember?
No, she got
I
woken
woke her
up.
up. I said I was. Yeah.
Yeah, you got woken up.
Where are the pony boys go?
What a power.
Armadron.
Yeah.
Could you just sit on the pixie for a second?
Put the elf back to
Yes,
sleep.
sir.
Put the elf back to sleep. Dong.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
My own magic spell. Concussion.
Put the elf back to sleep. Okay.
What elf? Where's the elf? There's no elf.
Oh, the fairy, sorry. Jeez.
Pixie.
Okay.
Fairy, whatever it's called.
No, I want to know where does magical elf come from? It just magically appeared in our group.
Alright, so Sildar's walked off.
He's gone back to the other room to finish the paperwork. You can surmise that there's a lot of paperwork to be done, and he wants to get it done ASAP.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna look towards Fenrir and close my eyes and just smile at him.
Run.
Fenrir.
You're being spoken to.
Did you happen to hear me whistle?
Yes, I did start drifting back this way. And
right.
Then I tried to front door, and then the cleric kicked me out a second time.
Alright. Well, then I won't be too mad. But if I whistle next time, it means I need to talk to you right this second. Okay?
Look, there's multiple buildings here. It takes a fucking moment to go from one building to the next. Especially when you got little kids being chasing you around like a goddamn mad thing.
Whose fault was it that he turned into a cat?
Look, I wanted information.
You didn't need to be a cat for that.
People drop their guard around cats. For all I know,
Rule number 1 in intelligence gathering, as I walk towards the door where Fenrir is, always go to the bar.
Well, I found where the pub is.
Good. I owe a dwarf a drink.
I thought he also
Yay.
Apparently he's gained a... Fenrir said, I thought he lost that privilege.
He did, but I said I owe him a drink. I keep my word.
So you guys...
Start making leashes.
But first, we need to go sell all of our stuff, because we're not going to afford any drinks on an empty wallet. Which reminds me, I hand Fenrir his 10 gold.
Minus 9.5. Not showing up.
Your part, 1 gold coin.
Are we able to actually do halves? Is that a thing?
I mean, you could probably get them exchanged. So half of gold is like 5 silver.
Right, because we got 50 gold, and between 4 of us, that's like 12 and a half.
Yeah. So you could probably just split them up for silver.
So that's 22 gold and 5 silver. Alright. Go ahead and just add that to your wallets. Eva, give it to Ruffles.
Ruffles gets all your gold. Give the wolf the gold. Here you go, wolf. Have all the gold.
A little portal pops up and puts it in there.
I mean, it's not the worst I've seen. I've seen some campaigns where one person takes all the gold and then dumps it in a body of water, a really deep body of water somewhere, so the party just never gets gold.
Yeah.
Right. So now that that little thing is done, sorry for springing that little incident on you guys. I'll tell you later. But I wanted information, and I felt like I wasn't going to get it unless I had some incentive. No one got hurt. In fact, we helped. We got a poor man who was suffering from insomnia and stress to have a little nap.
It's more... I don't know if it's as much as insomnia, just more stress, but yes.
Insomnia leads to stress. And vice versa.
Did you guys happen to find any food stalls? I need to up my rations again.
We haven't really been looking, but we did find a little shop that had adventuring stuff, so maybe they had rations.
I mean, you'll remember that Bartha's Provisions, the first place you visited, is most likely the place that sells food for the town.
Yep.
Food store.
Well, let's recommend we hunt because they don't seem to have much in the town.
Alright.
You also surmise that when you went past the inn, that seems to be where the town goes and buys their meals from. So the groceries side's more from the trading the provisions, and then the inn is usually is more like your McDonald's and stuff like this, where people go and buy food and have dinner.
Where do they get their takeout?
Pretty much.
And here I thought it was an inn.
It's pretty much an inn cross a restaurant kind of thing.
Hotel motel.
It's a take in, take out.
That's the one. Says this. Says a mysterious voice in the background that no one knows where it came from.
It's the cameraman. I knew it. I knew it.
Anyway,
Alright.
so
I'm heading down to that exchange thing to get these things sold.
Yep. So you guys are heading down to here.
And I go towards the food store.
Fenrir, I swear to God.
You
Want to get perfect?
you attempt to leave and you're grabbed by the ear and dragged with the rest of the party by a lorry, apparently.
We need to get some leashes, I think.
You're wasting
I just
my day.
we're wasting his what?
His day, apparently.
I stuff a ration that I have in my bag in his mouth.
Shush at
Sure.
you. Alright, so you arrive at
I'm gonna go and just remove one of my rations.
the Miners Exchange.
Ah,
So,
crap! I actually just got rid of them. One moment. I'm professional. Don't worry.
We worry.
You're
so
still asleep. We just put her on ruffles and it's like ask questions later.
she's awake. She, Omidron woke her up. Just saying.
Put her asleep again,
The
and then woke her
confusion
up again.
spell.
All right.
So, as you enter, you see that this place is run similar to the other one. There's a bunch of booths, and but there's only one at the open at the moment. And she sees there's a lady behind, just right, seems to be counting stuff and um, looking through paperwork. And she doesn't notice you guys come in. You walk in, and um, yeah, she just as you get up to the counter, she looks up and sees you. She's like, "Oh, hello there. Didn't see you. Sorry. How can I help?"
Hi, we're adventurers that just rolled into town,
Oh,
and we wanted to sell some of our uh
your friend.
items
Wares?
that we acquired.
Sure, sure, sure. What have you gotten?
All right. How much room is on the counter?
Probably enough for a few small bags. Probably two backpacks.
Okay. I'm gonna put the 4 wolf pelts that I have on the counter.
Oh,
The bag of goblin ears. It has 19 in there.
so they're starting to smell a little bit. They've been there for a couple of days, and it's like, oh, yeah.
And the bugbear ear.
Um, yeah. Sure. Let me. She's- like, you've had the goblin ears there for a couple of days, and they're not smelling 100% nice. Not that they smelt like nice when they're alive either, but less so now. Sure.
Sorry for the smell.
Let me get this counted
Just
up. Uh,
cowering because the smell is that pungent.
it's
It wouldn't be that bad.
um
I'm a shapeshifter
Damn.
of the long tooth species. I am closer to a werewolf. My nose is
And I'm a
sensitive. Notice
and
this.
I'm a kitsune. Deal with it.
look.
We
I
should
am
have used Ray of Frost on the ears, I guess.
It just smells like rotting sulfur.
I mean, none of you thought about keeping meat products cold, did you? um,
I mean, I have ice magic, so technically I could have kept it a little cold, but I didn't.
Might as well bury the damn thing in salt next time.
anyway,
Well, make sure
Actually,
to
uh,
tip
that might make
you.
for a good snack.
she comes back and she's like, "Look, I can pay a silver piece for the all what each for each ear, uh, one gold piece for um the not hobgoblin bugbear ear.
Bugbear.
That's the one.
It's a
And I can do two gold pieces each for the wolf hides. As she counts up the money and puts it in front of you. And she gathers it all and she pulls out what appears to be a bag of holding and puts it all in there. As soon as she does that, the smell disappears. It's like, whew. I ask next time that if you're gonna bring stuff, please at least either acquire a bag of holding or at least use some ice magic to keep it cold so it doesn't go rotten. Um, if one of you have ice magic, I suggest you learn it. If you don't,
can I state this? Can we just douse this things in salt?
I mean,
It is.
Do you have salt?
Your choice of preservation is up to you, but yes. Next time I'd prefer if you don't bring it to me half rotten. Um, but this is an exchange, and we exchange all kinds of goods and information. Yeah. Is that all you need help with today?
Um, you said that you exchanged information. Anything some adventurers could use?
Um, Look, I can tell you that in terms of mining, being a mining town, we haven't had much mines, but I've heard a lot of rumors that there are some mines around here that may still hold a whole wealth of treasure yet to be explored. I heard that there's some dwarves that came through a while ago that were in search of it. Two brothers apparently. They said their third brother was coming, but we don't know when he's coming. Um, but yeah, they've gone off to find a mine. We haven't heard anything back from them since. So yeah. Um, Hopefully they found it. Maybe they're in there now, happily mining away, making a fortune. But yeah, there's that. And what other information would you like to know?
I have two questions. One is I would like to pull out the golden frog, or no, not the golden frog, the frog with gold crystal eyes that we found in that cave.
Oh, well, this is a much better trade than those rotten meat things that gave me. Let me just have a look. Oh, yes, yes. This will this will be fine. Look. How about 30 gold pieces? How does that sound for the frog?
7.5 per player.
Are you guys happy with that, or do you want to try and negotiate a better price?
Can we see, is the shopkeeper trying to lowball us, or can we see if they are trying to
Roll me an insight.
trick us?
They're not even telling us what it
Okay.
is.
I mean,
I mean, yeah.
at the moment, to be honest, she sees it as a golden statue, and she can make a.
Mm.
Oh my,
Oh,
3? No, I got nothing better. 6.
oh, yeah. She see like you're like, yep, yeah. She seems to be pretty honest in her
Can
dealings. Yeah.
We have two more people. Perhaps they want to try.
Are you guys listening?
Actually, we only have one. Fenrir is the one that hasn't rolled.
Oh, Fenrir, get lucky.
Yeah, you can Fenrir. You could be like, you know
Okay.
that she's lowballing pretty hard on this. She's looking to make a huge profit off this.
Mm-hmm.
guys,
But do you say
guys,
anything?
guys, like
I turn and see Fenrir looking like he's like annoyed almost.
I mean, are you gonna say something to her? Like, are you gonna try and negotiate a higher price, Fenrir, or are you just gonna be like, that doesn't seem right, and keep it to yourself?
I turn around and say to the gang, "Hey, guys, this doesn't seem right for something that looks so freaking expensive."
I guess
I
like we can ask,
turn.
what is it?
Uh,
Yeah, what exactly is it?
well, it looks like a gold statue of a frog. It's got these wonderful gem eyes, and it looks really pretty. I don't know what it is. It seems to be just a golden figure that someone's made, and
Wait, but didn't you just look at it and look at something for details?
she just looked at the statue. She picked up the statue, looked at it, was like, oh, this is a pretty looking statue, and offered you 30 gold pieces for it. Fenrir, you know with your roll that it's probably worth at least 20 more gold pieces.
Well, I would say it's probably worth a lot more than what you're offering us there, dear friend.
Um, what do you offer then? What do you think I should pay you for this?
50.
50. Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh, here we go.
I mean,
I got 8. No, 4. It's even lower. I got a -2 in persuasion.
no.
So,
50 is way too much. Way too much. No, 30 is exactly what it's worth.
Maybe we should just hang on to it.
No, like this thing's only worth 30. I mean, the materials to make it aren't even worth that much. Like, yes, the craftsmanship going into this is very nice, but unfortunately, like, it's not worth 50 gold points. No ways. That's just stealing my money at that point.
Hey, Jav.
I don't think we should.
With my background,
Yeah.
would I be able to tell how much roughly this would be worth?
Um.
Like a rough estimate?
Um. What is your background again?
Uh,
Yeah. Look, you would know that. You kind of agree with Fenrir. You'd be like, yeah, that you could gather that yes, the materials to make the raw materials for this probably would cost about 30 GP, but you know that this would be worth at least 50 GP. Um, as well. Like you would know you kind of agree with Fenrir that the price of this is more than just what she's offering.
it'd be worth at least 50.
Yeah.
I don't know, more than 50.
I'd
You
like to go ahead and grab the frog back from her.
Oh, you don't want to sell it? Oh, that's a disappointment.
Do you
If
know how much this is actually worth? Or are
oh,
you just trying to get it so you can sell it for a higher price?
um, roll me a performance.
Oh god, I'm not doing that.
15.
Nice.
Nice. Uh,
That's,
look,
that's with a -1, mind you.
look,
You're doing better than me.
look. I'm just like you guys. I've got to make a living too. Like, it's not
Just like
it's not
us.
it's not easy to make money in this town, and I mean we've got to take every opportunity you
Do
can.
you know what we had to do to get this?
I mean that's not my business to ask. It's the fact that you're.
Correct.
I'm just saying that we've got to make a living. Like we've got to have to pay our dues. Like I don't know if you heard, but
So,
this town is in trouble.
oh, I've heard. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about this.
Mm.
You're not just like us. If
You
you knew half of what we had to do,
you trying to intimidate?
intimidate?
Yep.
Yes.
Roll me an intimidation, please.
Everyone else did better on that.
18.
Damn!
Oh.
It's like,
If you knew half of what we did to get this small little frog,
look, I'm sorry.
then
Look,
you would be damned ashamed to
sh-
offer us a measly 30 gold pieces.
she's looking terrified at the moment. Look, I don't want to cause trouble. Look,
I'm not asking for trouble.
I'm just,
I asked you how much it was worth.
look, you're right. It's probably worth about 40 gold coins, but
Keep going.
fine, 50.
Oh,
But you got to understand, like, I can't just be giving
I
away
wasn't
money.
trying to sell it to you. I was trying to gain information on it.
Fine, it's worth. I'm sure it's worth 50 gold points to someone who can afford it. But
Do
the
you
way
know what I would price this small little frog at?
what? What would you price this frog at?
It would be easily worth 75.
Good luck finding someone that can afford 75. The way this town is
No one
going
can
up,
afford it. which means this was someone else that had quite a bit of cash. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, sure, but no one I know around here would have that kind of cash. Not anymore.
Precisely.
Not well. The only people I could think of that have that kind of cash is them, and I don't want to get involved with them. Can I get an insight check from you guys?
Yes.
13.
Not one.
Oh,
The other two?
he's just looking off into the stars.
I'm
18.
blind.
Eva?
It's Ramadan. It's just
Ah, what?
Insight check, please.
Oh,
I'm looking at the ceiling. The spiders.
Fine.
Why is there spiders everywhere?
That's initiative.
Oh.
That's initiative.
I think he has spiders on his brain.
Insight is it's about
Oh,
5.
I see it.
It's right below history.
Yeah, above intimidation.
That's a 20.
Nat 20. Oh boy. You can
My.
tell. So, Fenrir and Eva, you can tell that she is scared shitless about something. Lara, you can sense that there is something that is not you, that is more scary. And Imogen, you can tell that there's people in this room.
Yay!
Guys, you won't believe this.
We're
There's people
surrounded.
in this room.
Oh my god!
Whoa.
Yeah, so yeah, you can tell that you can
Little
probably
something.
surmise. Actually, Eva, you could probably put together that she is hinting towards the red brands, similar to the Lion Shield Costa and the Silda, the town mayor in Silda. You can tell that there is something terribly wrong with this town, and everyone seems to be scared shitless of these red brand guys.
Uh,
I guess she won't tell us where we can find them.
That's the
I mean,
biggest.
unfortunately, I'm gonna say for this one, you're out of this interaction. Like you've completely lost interest in the conversation. You're counting dust particles on the wall. Like,
Is there
hey,
1003.
you
I want to
Hang
in this
count the
town?
dust.
hang on. What were you saying, Fenrir?
Is there animals in this town?
Yeah, I mean, there's some stray dogs and some cats and other mice and
Chickens.
rodents, chickens. I mean, you're just sitting on a
My
chicken
baby
coop.
and sacrificed.
I
They're not.
could turn around information seek from that.
You run off again, Fenrir. I swear, you're sleeping outside.
That's okay. I was going to sleep out near the forest anyway.
Well, I was gonna say at the moment,
With
like
a leash.
Eva and Fenrir, you guys at the moment know that there's something wrong, and this woman may have some more information that can help you. But she seems pretty scared, and you probably surmise that having Alari try and intimidate her is probably not the probably not the best approach at the moment, and you might want to hold her back from trying to intimidate people.
Okay. I whisper into Eva's ear. Eva, I need you to turn around and act cute and offer this lady something like a lollipop or something. You seem to always have this.
Isn't it?
If you act cute, I'm going to put you in front of her, and we're going to get you to talk to her while I hurry away.
I'm still sleepy.
Evie, stop acting sleepy.
I mean, Fenrir, you could
You've
always
been awake for a while now.
you could always try and convince the person that's trying to intimidate her to, not intimidate her.
I'm the one with the worst
Tears.
charisma. You want me to try and
Tears.
convince?
I mean, you're convincing a party member. You're not convincing an NPC. That's up to you to roleplay.
Charisma.
I mean,
I know out of all of us, the fucking little one is the one that's the best of us.
Yeah, but at the
Can I
moment,
try to speak?
I'm cranky.
Or am I still counting the dust particles?
you're 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 not really picking up the vibe in the room at the moment. You're a bit distracted. Um,
Damn it.
as I said, all it I mean, does Fenrir want to probably suggest to Alari to stop intimidating the poor girl?
Come on, someone
Good
save
cop, bad
the
cop.
clerk. Someone save the clerk from the angry fox.
I would try, but I can't. Suddenly I'm blind.
It's simple. I hit the freaking Alari on the head.
My mace!
Food.
You guys are great from going from one extreme to another, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's poor town.
You put a
I mean,
ton in it.
Hey, what do you mean, poor town?
I didn't say anything out loud. No, no. Keep going. Keep going. Yes.
Okay, is anyone actually gonna try to stop me?
yeah, I just turned around and hit you on the head.
And you wonder why I say from one extreme to another.
I mean, it's the best way to change the mood of the room.
It's also a good way of getting your ass bit.
I'm gonna slowly turn around and look at him with my eyes closed.
Yeah, we'll deal with that later. You need to calm your fucking shit down because you're nearly about to make the poor lady pee herself. And we kind of need.
I take the frog and walk out the room.
So us two are no
Oh,
longer in the room. That actually works advantage. Evie, you have spotlight.
Oh, wow.
I'd say, John, you're now back in the action. You're like, what the heck is going on?
I am sorry, lady, for my companion. I sure hope you get you can recover your business back soon. But if I could ask, we could offer some help. We are some adventurers, and we have some business with these cave people. So we could help you, and you could help us.
I mean, she looks around. She's like, the biggest help you can be is get rid of these damn bread brands out of town. Get these bastards out of town, and things should be a whole lot better. But I didn't say that.
Uh,
You didn't hear that from me.
and I'm sure I didn't hear this either, but where do you think they are located?
We don't know. We just all we know is they come into town and they demand their pay, and they do, and they disappear again. Like they can't be too far from town, but
Only yell out. I can't because I've been dragged away.
you're not in this conversation.
I know.
I leave Fenrir by the door.
You didn't
I'll
hear this
find
from
you
me either.
later.
Oh my.
I'll find you later, Fenrir.
But we will try to help as much as we can. So rest easy.
That'd be much appreciated. Um, so Laurie and Fenrir have just been dragged out, just gone somewhere out bush and just having a fight. um,
Um,
that'd be
yeah.
appreciated. Just don't bring any attention to me. I don't need the attention. I'm trying to just make money. I'm trying to keep my business afloat. I deal with exchanging resources between miners and adventurers, and that's about all I do. That's I might hear a few things, but I try to keep out of as much as possible. Just yeah,
Do not worry. We haven't heard anything here.
good. Oh, very well. Have a good day. Hopefully enjoy. Hopefully I get to do some more business with you guys. Well, some of you guys later. Um, as she seems to go back to her work and seems not very interested in wanting to talk to you guys anymore for some strange reason. I wouldn't have any clue why.
We'll go out again, I guess. Well, let's search for everyone, I guess. Where?
Any luck?
So, no, you two are over here.
Why is Ruffles with me?
Apparently.
I grabbed the wrong one. I'd
No,
say
no,
you guys
I left Fenrir by the door.
sit, dog, sit.
And where are you?
I'm over in some ruins I found right here.
I would say by this time it is getting quite late in the afternoon. You guys will. You guys have pretty much delivered the last year stuff. You do decide to return the cart back to Bartha's Provisions. As they were the one who loaned the cart to. Where pretty much that's where you're told to drop the cart off after you finish using it, and they
We
will.
finally got the damn cart. That was magical. I still don't know what creature was there. If it wasn't a buffalo or a horse or a goddamn camel.
It was a horse-drawn cart.
What you say? But all five of us, all four of us, all agreed we didn't know the creature that was pulling that damn thing.
Every time you ask, it changes.
Yep. Every time, just you, whenever you specifically ask, it changes. It was pulled by an ancient black dragon who threatened to murder you every time you looked at it.
It just looks at him and says, "No one will believe you. No one will ever believe you."
You surmise that it may. You think afterwards, when thinking back on it, it maybe have something to do with those magic shrooms you found in the forest and decided to eat against everyone's against everyone's protest. You think, maybe I shouldn't have had those shrooms.
I'm sure. When I've got a literal high freaking skill in terms of survival, even background.
These are some pretty good shrooms. That's all you remember.
Right.
I remember these are good trippers. Let's go.
These are good shrooms, but you just can't remember why they're good. But all you remember is
two.
yeah.
Oh my.
Anyway, so you return the cart back to the provisions, and once again,
While we're at, can I food? Because I need ration.
Yep, you can buy some extra rations there.
So what is of rations?
He's just got a good assortment of different trail mixes and beef jerky rations and
meat.
Yes, meat rations, vegetable rations, chocolate rations. No, he doesn't have chocolate rations, but just a bunch of foods that can be kept for long times. All the not many flavors, but just your simple ones.
So, out of curiosity, what is the price of the?
He's selling for about 1 silver piece each.
Ouch.
Yeah. This is not a large place that has access to a lot of resources, so.
Including these meat and the turkey.
Are you guys all at the Bartha's Visions, or?
I'm still alone.
What about Eva and Omerdam? Are you guys at the provisions too, dropping off the cart?
I still have 16 rations, so
Yeah,
I don't have to buy.
I'm not asking if you're buying stuff.
Location-wise.
I was asking, are you dropping off the cart with Fenrir?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't hear. Sorry, yeah.
Yep. So, what about you, Eva? Are you dropping off the cart as well?
I guess so. I'm just riding on the dog.
Yeah. So,
I'll buy.
Once again, yep. So, Ziana is inside. She's serving you. she'll say that. Xantha, he's working, but he's like looking around. He seems to be looking for Alari, but trying to make it not very obvious. He doesn't see her with you guys, and it's like he's kind of sigh of relief, but also a bit disappointed at the same time.
I'm walking up the street.
Yep. Yeah, you can tell that he's a bit love struck. you see this.
Yeah.
You see Ziana. She looks at him and just like rolls her eyes. It's like, don't mind my brother. Ever since he's met that companion of yours, that Kitsune, it's all he's been talking about. Do me a favor and hook him up somehow. Might shut him up.
Okay. Is there trees out here? Like a forest trees or something like that? How far is the distance?
There's you came in from a forest into the town.
Okay, how far is the distance? Is it ridiculously far away from the wall,
No.
or is it just on the border there?
I'd say so far you see a small cluster of trees over here, and there would be a forest up here.
Okay. That's what I wanted to know.
Yeah, so
At this point, I'm passing the blacksmith.
Pretty much everyone's outside now. It's getting quite dark. It's getting quite late, so people are starting to like close up shop, and everyone's just getting ready for the nightlife of going to bed and stuff like that. Do you guys want to find somewhere to stay for the night before it's too late?
Yes, the natural bed.
You guys can go to bed. I'm going to go into the edge of the forest.
Why?
Well, we have 3 wolves out there that are turning around and coming back. And earlier, while you guys were inside the actual town hall, everyone kind of stared at Ruffles. I don't wish to particularly have 3 wolves that do not have any identification just walking into the village, because we do not know how the villagers will react to that.
I mean, you gather that the wolves are smart enough not to just walk straight into town to find you guys.
I am going to the edge of the forest to wait for them.
Okay.
You realize, Fenrir, if you go by yourself and you get attacked, you're on your own.
Well, fun be me.
Comfy bed. Comfy bed. Comfy bed.
Yeah, so you guys gather that the best place to find a nice, safe, comfortable bed would be at the inn.
Woo!
Is that where you guys wish to head?
Yeah.
Cool.
I apologize to my companions for my behavior at the trade post. Or the what was it called? The minor thing?
Miners Exchange, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm used to it.
They kind
of
Be more careful next time.
yeah. You pretty much
They already
alive.
went through a lot.
For all I know, I might find a
right,
creature I want.
Stonehill Inn. Sorry, there's a sleeping giant is the other one. Center of town stands a large, newly built roadhouse of fieldstone and rough-hewn timber. The common room is filled with locals nursing mugs of ale and cider, all eyeing you with curiosity as you enter the inn.
Well,
I guess.
this was a day and a half.
As you enter the inn, you also see that Silda's at the bar. He's already about 2 mugs down.
He's drinking heavy.
He's just like,
I'll go join him.
he see you guys, he's like, oh, friends, nice of you to join me. What a day today's been.
That's a way to put it.
The mayor eventually did wake up from his nap. He was a bit upset that he slept through the day instead of getting his work done. So apparently he's up all night burning the midnight oil, burning the midnight candles at both ends to try and get all that paperwork he was meant to get done by today done. So probably won't see him for a couple of days. But yeah, have you guys booked a room yet? And once again,
Not
where
No,
yet.
is
we just
Fenrir?
got here. He's going to meet some companions by the forest edge.
Companions?
Don't ask.
You mean those?
Don't ask.
Okay then. Um,
Ermadron,
sure.
where'd the pixie go?
um,
Ruffles walked out with me. He said, Pixie's come along with me.
I'll call for Raffles. They can bring it.
So I'd say Eva is with you. Late at the inn, it's like, oh look, there's a stable around the side. If you want to find a bed for your wolf. She's a bit shocked that you have a wolf. She quickly dismisses it. And, yeah, there's a stable there. You can there's a place for your wolf to camp there. He should be safe in there.
Pomeranian.
What was that, sorry?
It's an oversized Pomeranian.
what's
I
a
refuse to
Pomeranian?
acknowledge that Pomeranian.
I've never heard of this Pomeranian before.
Uh, she's drowsy. Ignore her.
Hey, you're fat. Damn it!
Uh,
But
Somebody
yeah,
give her a
As you can
walk.
see, we need some beds.
yeah, sure. Look, we have a bunch of rooms for available. Yeah, I can offer you. You guys want a room for the night? We can do an offer. We have an offer currently going that you can rent a room and dinner and breakfast is on the house. Um, as long as you stay at least 4 nights with us.
Oh, well, we'll fix this.
oh, we're gonna
What
be
would be the
here
price?
a hot minute.
The price is 2 silver per night. That
So
includes
that's
food
8
and drinks.
silver.
That includes food. That includes food. Drinks are not included with that deal. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Will not be too gold.
Per room
No,
or
that's
for the
silver.
whole group?
So for
Yikes.
each. So it'll be 2 silver each, and that will get you a room and breakfast and dinner. That's per day.
I guess with Sirfa treat. 4 rooms, please. 4 days.
You said gold is worth 5 silver, right?
10 gold. 10 silver is 1 gold.
Yeah, currency.
Half a gold is 5 silver.
Okay. I'll hand her a gold piece.
And yep. So 5. You're ordering five nights, ma'am?
No, the other 2 is for the wolf.
Oh no, that's part of the stables are just there for use for whoever's staying.
It's not for that wolf.
Oh. She looks a bit puzzled at you. It's like, oh, okay.
Ask no question, and I will tell no lie.
Get no answers either. Yeah, right. So you're getting one room and booking an empty room for imaginary wolf. Sure. Um, turns to Ermadam and Eva. What about you two? Are you will you two be booking a room?
Yes, I'll also book a room.
Yep. Sure. So
I'll.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick.
okay.
Yep.
Yep.
I'll give 8 silver.
8 silver. Cancel out. Oh, yep. That should be fine for 4 nights. What about you, Eva?
My purse walked off.
Dog.
I mean, you would have your money on you. I'm sure you. It's not that hard. When you get funds, you literally just type them in and press plus or minus.
She's got to know that she's got to click on the currency system.
I'll pay for her for now. I'll pay the 8 silver.
That's the thing. It's built so you don't have to do maths. It does it all for you. You just put in the amount that you gain or lose, and it will do all the addition for you.
Mm-hmm. Currently, I'm at 30 gold, 66 silver, and 277 copper.
Oh yeah, 5 gold.
I'm back.
Hey.
So yeah, I'd say you'll be able to use 1 gold, and that will give you 5 nights.
Okay.
Sildar's already paid for his rooms and it's down a drink.
Sorry, my inner battery is like low.
Oh, we'll probably wrap this up here soon. So yeah, you guys have your rooms booked now. Food is obviously like breakfast and dinner is included in that deal. However, drinks aren't. So the breakfast and dinner is just simple, but if you want like a better meal, a bigger meal, that will be more expensive. Additional cost on top of that. So pretty much you have access to you get given the value menu for as part of the deal, and then they have an extras menu. So
Not bad.
Okay.
For now, I'll sit with Sildar and have a drink.
Yep. What drink? They have
Uh,
ale in a gallon or a mug, and wine.
Ale for sure. A gallon.
A gallon, so that's 2 silver pieces for that.
Yep.
You
There we
slam down
go.
2 silver pieces, like gallon of ale, please.
Exactly.
She comes out with a big old tanker and slams on the table. Is like, bottoms up.
Aye, aye.
What are the other two doing?
What?
We've got to wait for Alari to get back.
I'm here.
Are you back?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Didn't know you left.
Yeah, so you guys ordering food or drink?
What?
Yeah, I'll get some food.
Water's free.
Yep. What?
And how much is a small thing of ale?
Which one?
Small ale.
Yeah, so a mug is 4 copper pieces.
Alright, I'll have a mug of ale.
Yep, she puts down a mug.
The more the merrier.
Alright. While you guys are doing that, I'll get you guys to all roll me a perception check, but while you guys are doing that, I'll head to Fenrir. Fenrir.
I am listening.
Oh, you didn't say anything. I need you to roll me a d20.
Ooh, nice perception.
And roll. I got 11.
Even needs to go get some coffee.
11. Can I get a perception check from you, Fenrir?
15.
You do notice that there seems to be some form of disturbance nearby.
Hmm.
Creatures seem to be running from
What
something.
creature?
Just the local wildlife, like shrews, field mice, birds. Um, as a large creature approaches, do you wish to stay out in the open, or I'll give you an opportunity to try and hide?
I will try and hide for now. Do you want me to roll stealth?
Yes, please.
Oh, so close to that B.
Oof. um,
No, I rolled survival. Whoops.
How much is a silver coin worth in copper?
10. It goes 10 copper
10.
to 1 silver, 10 silver to 1 gold, 10 gold to 1 platinum.
Is the inventory being shown?
Can I get? Are you gonna roll? Can you roll the stealth? There we go.
Oh,
Not much better.
Not much better indeed. Luckily, it actually no, it sees you. It's gonna let me
I've
go.
rolled a perception. What is the creature that's rolled? Tell me.
It won't let me. Oh, that's why.
Unless it's a live.
You, hey, no. You notice he comes really close to town. You notice a large direwolf
Favorable.
appears before you. He sniffs. He seems to look right at you. He looks up at the town and turns away and disappears.
Well, that was a circumstance I was not anticipating on.
Mm-hmm.
This fucking dog's gonna get himself killed.
You yeah, he's marked your scent and has disappeared.
So he peed on him?
No, he didn't pee on him. No, he took he came close. He took note of your scent.
No.
He took note of your scent and disappeared.
Where did you pee at?
No one peed.
He didn't. Fenrir didn't need to pee, but the direwolf now knows your scent.
I can't see this going wrong anywhere. Right.
That will do a couple of things now. Your wild shapes have now been updated to facilitate direwolf. You can now wild shape into a direwolf as you have seen one.
That should make him a little happier.
Do you wish to continue spending your night out in the forest, or?
What's the time?
I'd say it's around probably about 8 or 9 o'clock at night. It's getting kind of late.
I'll stay till midnight.
Rightio. Alright, back into the inn. So we'll start at the top. Alari, as you're drinking and sipping your ale, you overhear a bunch of people talking. It's like, oh man, really hope our crop goes well this year. I don't think we could afford to pay the rates that are being put up by the townmaster. Just wish he would grow a bit of a spine and stand up to those goons. Where are we? Dan, you hear are you guys all up at the bar, or are you guys some of you down at the tables? Actually, you three are still at the bar. You, Sildar, and Eva, where are you sitting? Are you down at one of the tables eating dinner? Right. We'll come back to you then, Eva. Amadan, you will. The barmaid, her name's Elsa. She'll be. Where is she? She'll be like. Oh, the Orchid Keeper. Former adventurer. Seems to have stumbled across something the other day.
I'll stop her and ask her, but
Yes.
she.
Oh, yes. Like she just small chat with you. It's like, yeah. Apparently, he lives in a little cottage up near the apple orchard there. Apparently, he was. Where is it? Apparently, he stumbled across a group of red brands bashing up some another town person, and he called out to him, and the red brands dropped him and ran off. The fella's okay, but apparently they saw him running towards the east of town there. He didn't know if they went into that stupid Sleeping Giants pub or where, but he lost sight of him after there. But yeah, I feel sorry for the owner of that pub though. Jeez, she tried so hard to keep that place nice, but once the Red Brands came in, they trashed that place. We pretty much set this place up as a pub just so the locals could have somewhere to drink without having to deal with the Red Brands. But yeah, you should stay away from that pub if you're ever looking for a drink. We'll happily provide all the alcohol you could ever want here.
Thank you, Lance.
Yeah. Eva,
Like,
as you're sitting down enjoying your meal, a young kid comes up to be like, wow, you have pretty wings, miss. Um,
thank you.
um, do you want to know a cool secret that I discovered the other day?
Oh, what is it?
Me and my friend, we were playing in the forest to the east of here, and we found this secret tunnel. But some nasty men quickly found us and kicked us out and told us never to come near here again.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, but that was a really cool tunnel. I would have loved to explore further in. Do you think you look like an adventurer? Do you think you could take me on an adventure into the forest, into that tunnel?
Hmm.
Oh,
How
by the
about
way,
this?
my name's Pip. What's your name?
Hi, Pip. I'm Eva.
Hi, Eva.
You see that bushy looking girl over there with the big fluffy tail?
Yes,
Who are you calling bushy?
that tail looks very fluffy. I want to pet it, but she looks a little mean.
Oh, no, if you would go tell her what you just told me, I bet she'll let you hug it.
Really? She'll let me
Yeah,
hug the tail? It's so fluffy.
yeah, just tell her the same thing you tell me.
Okay, miss. Pip
Eva.
Pip comes running over to you like, hey, miss.
Chaos.
She's like tugging on your shirt. It's like, miss. That that fairy over that wind lady over there told me
Fairy.
to talk to you. Uh, I'm Pip. She told me to tell you about the cool looking cave I found in the forest. And she said, if I told you, you get to pat your tail. It's so fluffy.
I freeze my expression and I take a moment to process what's going on in front of me.
Using info for a tail hug.
I'll start looking and see if I need to save the kid from an early death.
What are you trying to say? I'm not a horrible person. I only torched a goblin to death once.
What about that shopkeeper?
Yeah.
She lived. I didn't hurt her. Meant physically.
And this little thing just wants to touch your tail.
You have pretty much you have this little boy staring at you with the biggest, brightest,
Glittering.
widest eyes, just enamored by just your tail, just like he's wanting to pat it, but he's just waiting. So you're gonna ask him about what he wants to tell you?
Sure.
I could just imagine you just like roll your eyes, just like your ears like fold backwards, like.
My
Fine.
my eyes are closed, but I have a smile on my face.
So
The murder smile.
what are you
Run.
gonna say to the kid?
Oh, my companion told you that if you told me something nice, I would let you pet my tail.
Yeah,
Let's put her words to the test.
well, you see, the other day, this is a secret, okay? A secret between you, and my friend. We were in the forest to the east, and we found this cool-looking cave. Uh, Unfortunately, some nasty men in red cloaks kicked us out. They said we couldn't go in the cave. But
My eye slightly twitches when I hear the word red cloak.
yeah, uh, I really want to explore that cave. You guys look like strong adventurers. You'll take me to explore that cave one day, yeah?
I open my eyes and look at the kid in the eye.
He's still staring at you with like the biggest, brightest eyes. Just super, like, just excited.
Maybe when you're older.
Oh. Looks a little upset.
But thank you for your secret.
Yes,
It'll
it's our
be
secret.
safe with me.
Now you gotta let
If you can
you.
kick those
A
men
secret
out.
like that deserves a little reward.
His eyes perk up again. It pulls out a claw, slashes his face. Jokes. Please don't do that. You'd be kicked out of the town faster than I could find guards to kick you out.
He's just a kid, Jarvis. What do you make me? What do you take me for? You're making me out to be this horrible charlatan person that uses her body for everything.
It's the aggressive
I never
older
said
sister.
that.
You implied it.
I find that the way you've treated the other townsfolk is that if they even talk to you, you'd murder them.
I did that to
Yeah.
one person.
Aggressive older
Spreads. Wait
sister.
for rumors.
I did that to one person.
And
And I
just
had a
you
reason
casting
for that. And it
sleep,
was a good reason.
you cast sleep instantly on the mayor.
Well, that was for the kindness of my heart. I wanted the information, but I also wanted to be nice. Don't
There's
tell me
other
you guys thought
way.
that was. Yeah, there was other ways, but that was more quick.
Uh,
No.
Now the mayor has to be awake all night doing the work of the day.
Well, he doesn't have to, but
Actions
at
have
least he's,
consequences.
well rested.
Anyway, yeah, this kid's looking at you. He's like, reward?
I
Can I?
let him pet one tail.
He grabs your tail, hugs it, and just like snuggles up to it. He's so fluffy. I'm gonna die.
and I'm gonna turn towards Evie.
Eva.
I held up my drink smiling.
This kid is absolutely like having the best day of his life. As you look around at Eva, you do see the you see Xantha at one of the tables behind her, looking very blushed and very embarrassed. He's
Jarvis, I swear to God,
he's looking kind of a little jealous.
I know what you want me to do, and I will do it if you do not stop.
I need to
I'm not
convince
that
that kid.
shameless. Dwarf.
Copy just to go. And I just turn.
It would be bad if they try to.
As Broken said, you have nothing on Yonahan. Didn't it? It only took him half a night to get the barmaid into bed.
Oh.
No, I'm not running that type of campaign. After a
You
few
sure
moments,
about that?
I'm having a bit of fun with you.
You
Come on.
sure about that?
After a few moments, the kid lets go. He's like, "Thanks for letting me pat your tail," and he runs off back to his mother.
Oh, I could have been evil. I could have been so evil.
Okay.
But I'm gonna let it pass for now.
Oh
Um,
my.
the innkeeper's wife actually comes out, kind of seeing what happens. She's like, "Listen." Yeah, comes up to you, Alara. He's like, "Listen, the kid means well, and look, if you can, try and discourage him from going to that forest, and try and discourage him staying away from that cave, because if he said his those red brands are hanging around there, we don't want any trouble in this town. Last thing we need is young Pip getting kidnapped. I mean, his family would be distraught. Um, I mean, his not the only one that's. I mean, there's been families. We've had the woodcarver's family disappear only 2 days ago. Um, we 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 unfortunately think that the Red Brands have taken them. We hope they haven't, and they've just left town. But unfortunately, I fear the worst for them. I've heard some town folks saying that uh, they believe that the woodcarver was murdered by the Red Brands, but I don't know how true that is. As she looks around and goes back to doing her work.
Before she gets too far, I put 4 coppers on the table and say, "Another round for the dwarf."
She right away, sir. Ma'am. And she gets right away, ma'am, and she grabs you another round.
And with that,
Thank you,
I'm
lass.
going to go upstairs to my room and
Retire for the night.
sit down. No, I'm just gonna sit down for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna look at the dwarf and kind of nod and say, "There's your drink."
I'll do a cheers.
Bottoms up. Yeah,
Cheers.
you do.
Well,
What's that?
I'm gonna chew on a ration.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna try to rap?
Ration. So far it's very quiet in the forest. Ever since the direwolf appeared and disappeared, the animals seem to have not made any noise. They've just, it's almost like they've all fled the area. Um, so it's very quiet at the moment in the forest. Ermadran, while you're talking, you hear another fellow saying, it's like, oh, have you seen two fellas talking to each other? It's like, oh, did you see that poster post in front of the town master's hall about the orcs, and the other fellow's like, yeah, I've heard that they've been raiding quite a lot up north, uh, northeast of the town. They've been that at the eastern end of the tribal trail there, they've been pretty hectic up there. They don't know why anyone would why anyone would travel that trail, especially with all those orcs there. Man, I hope someone comes and deals with them soon. What else would you guys hear?
It's my character's passive perception.
The other one's like,
what?
Are you hey?
Sorry, continue.
Yeah. Eva, you would probably overhear another one saying, "Oh, did you hear about Sister Gariel? Yeah. Apparently she left town a couple of days ago and came back all wounded. Hope she's all right. She spends a lot of time tending that shrine, but yeah, to suddenly leave town and come back all wounded like that, she hasn't spoken a word about it since." Um, um,
Down, down.
yeah, that's about pretty much that's all you guys really hear for the rest of the night. Everything else is just random gossip. It was like, oh man, the apple's looking pretty yummy this year. Oh, did you hear there was a stray cat running around town? Kids were chasing it around town and trying to chase it. Oh, did you see that adventure with the
What could that
wolf?
be?
Man, she must be pretty good to be able to tame a wolf.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
And yeah, it's like, oh man, these new adventures. Hopefully they don't stir up too much trouble around town. Can't take the stress it is. And yeah, just stuff like that, just random conversation.
Yeah.
You guys pretty much, yeah, you finish your drinks and you retire for the night upstairs in your room. Fenrir, uh, you'll come back at midnight and find that everything's shut and closed for the night. And you pretty much think that the only place you can find shelter to stay for the night is in the stables beside Ruffles. Because you've been locked out.
That's fine.
You are sleeping outside today, I guess.
You've been left.
Uh,
You've been kicked to the doghouse.
Yeah.
Yo.
Couldn't he get in?
No, they've closed and locked the doors.
I know, but like, couldn't he knock?
I mean, he could knock, and no one would answer.
Anyway, he gets the doghouse.
I mean, he gets to sleep with Ruffles. I'm sure he'd be happy with that.
Okay.
Lovely company.
Not in that way.
I'll wake up to a well-groomed
Oh
Truffles.
god. I didn't even think of that.
He had to go there.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
Wait, Ruffles is a boy.
Exactly.
Moving on.
Why don't you just imagine just
But yeah, so yeah, that was the night. I think we'll put it on hold for there, and we'll come back next week.
Oh, come on.
Dun, dun, dun.
I mean, it's 11 o'clock, and some of you guys are getting tired. I'm sure.
Who was
I
some
mean-
of you guys?
Eva's been literally half playing, half not this entire time.
I mean,
And then
you're one to
the
speak.
zoning room,
I've been doing other things, but I've actually been actively playing the game.
Mm-hmm.
We've only been at it for like 2 hours.
More or less 3, right? Or
It's been
No,
about
the stream's been on for like an hour.
Three
Then
and
we
a
actually
half.
started at the hour mark.
It's
The
been the
stream's-
first.
yeah.
It's been 3.5 hours, but this section of the book is, or of the campaign is really long, and if we were to continue playing, we'd probably go for another 4 or 5 hours. So,
Mm-hmm.
and I know some people can't handle that long. So, don't worry. Next session, provided you annoy the wrong people, we'll have plenty of combat.
Knowing us? Yeah, for sure.
Why are
Oh,
you looking at me like that?
I was holding that D20 ready to roll initiative. So,
When?
No.
yes. um, I mean, if you want, you can always roll. But yeah. So that was that session. What do you guys think of the more roleplay session? You guys enjoy
It
it?
was fun. Yeah.
It's fun, but I'm starting to look more like the villain.
I
Yeah.
You just seem like the older, aggressive female person in every anime.
I
There
thought we
is
were
a
in a
reason
gang for a
behind
second.
it.
There needs to be more information around the town.
I mean, you guys have had quite a heavy information drop. If you
You just ran off.
Yeah.
Trying to tell it around the town.
And
Was
I'm
it-
trying
Okay,
to build
you
up
couldn't
my
have helped us do our chores beforehand.
Fine, just keep getting dragged around.
Well, thanks to my sparkly personality, we got more info.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Okay,
reminds me.
Perry.
Eva, run.
Yes.
I'll block them. Run! Run! I won't last long. Go as far as you can.
Just by the like, like, oh, I can now get in because there's a whole wall just smashed out of the side of the inn.
I freeze Eva's wings and Armadon's feet.
Thanks,
Puts
guys.
me frozen in place.
Hey, you got good free info for what? A fluff hug?
You've just made
How
that
would you
kid's
feel if I just massaged your wings?
Don't come near me.
Uh-huh.
Run away, she got scissors.
So, I'm going to do to you what that kid did to me.
Excruciating pain.
Well, you're lucky. Lari's not a nine-tailed fox. Otherwise, that kid probably would have been transferred to the Pokemon world and turned into a Gengar.
Poison roll! 5!
The smoke screen.
Run!
And that, folks, is how the town turned into a pile of rubble. Oh.
I win.
So, how big is this creature? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Normal.
That
That's a
was
small dog.
Hey,
Holy shit.
the others don't know that you have this transformation yet, so you can have some fun with it.
Fenrir turned to a Fenrir.
Be careful because we could be trigger happy.
I mean, right now I'm just seeing it just have lights shows happening, aka I'm seeing ice flying around. I am hearing screaming of a fairy Imperial Kitsune trying to fight.
You hear on the wall, would you two just go to sleep?
Meanwhile, I'm just sitting here going, oh, they're active tonight.
Oh my.
Anyway.
Boulders fall, everyone dies.
I mean, if you're not,
Meteorite, guys.
If you're not careful, I'll put you through Tomb of
Through what?
Annihilation.
Through what?
I can turn this campaign into
You
Tomb of
gave me a
Annihilation.
town boy that has a crush on me. You put me through 2 NPCs. One I flirted with, essentially. The other one I nearly pissed their pants.
Hey.
And then I'm made to look like a terrorist because I put a freaking insomniac to sleep.
I mean, you never
And
had
I'm
to.
the villain.
You never had to terrorize a poor lady at the exchange. You just.
I had a reason.
Next session, we will become the bosses of the caves of the red brands.
Stop.
Oh, no.
If you want to play that card, I could technically turn myself into one of them. I have disguise self.
Well, you haven't seen any around yet, so.
I know. Which is one of the reasons I was whistling for Fenrir, who never showed up.
I'll try. Hey,
And then he ran off again, so I couldn't explain to him about the redcoats.
Yeah,
Or
actually.
brands. He
Fenrir,
still doesn't know.
he
We
doesn't.
never told him.
He knows nothing about the red brands at the moment.
I just know that there's people at the pub that are being idiots.
Yeah. All you know is there's drunk people walking in and out of the pub. The Sleeping Giant, it is called.
I was there for the conversation for the fucking Lady Danette, so I do know there is people that's causing problems.
But you don't know who.
Or what they look like.
What
And
they
this is why
smell.
we come to with the party.
But I didn't want to.
I know.
Information
I'm gonna
gathering.
get you a damn leash.
I'm surprised they even didn't look at getting dog armor for the doggo.
We did. They didn't have any sizes.
No, you're looking for a saddle.
Yeah. And
Saddles
for
are
that,
not...
I'll have to use my downtime to make one.
Anyway.
Well, hopefully by next session I can. No, because by that time he will be day 2, and it'll probably be 3 days until I get that sword.
Yes. Maybe a couple of days.
Which means the week after next I'll probably get it.
I mean, you can spend the downtime to work on your armor, Ermadan and Alari.
Well, I don't have leather working. All I'd have to be is the mannequin.
Pretty much.
I have leather working. Don't worry.
Ermadan would probably need you to make measurements and work out where to make the modifications so it will fit you perfectly.
I can see it now. We're just standing in a room. He's looking at the leather and then looking at me. Shall I describe it to you? Or would you like me to find you a box?
Look at the leather, now back to me. Now back at your leather, now back to me. Sadly, it's not me.
I mean, I do have smith's tools and leatherworker's tools, so if after the armor I can try to help the smith.
Yeah.
I guess.
So yeah, pretty much that's pretty much what you guys can work out what you do in your downtime. And yes, we will convene next week. Thank you for everyone watching. Hope you all enjoyed the show and the shenanigans, and we will see you all same time next week. Until then.